Hello, welcome to this, my 3000th video. As a special treat, if you have an idea for me to cover in my next video, pop it in the suggestions below. I may pick a couple of them if there's some good ones. For now, on to today's topic. Rage. Also known as saltiness, it's a common part of competitive gaming. It's something every player from the bottom right up to the top has to learn to deal with. This is simply because we're all human, and emotions run high if you're engaged. And if competitive gaming does one thing, it engages people. There's no shame in getting salty. However, it should be noted that all of the scientific research done on anger indicates that it impairs your decision-making process. As fighting games are basically a sequence of split-second decisions based on several different factors, you need to learn to manage that, both as a competitor and simply as someone people will want to be around. If something happens mid-match to make the rage rise, do not let it take over. Ignore what has happened and keep playing. If you can't do that, at the end of the current fight, take a second to go to character select and then take a minute to cool down. You're within your rights and it will make you fight better. You may even find that you will think about what has happened and discover an idea to prevent it from happening again. It should be noted as well, some players will keep one eye on their opponent, and if they can see that something is making you uncomfortable, they will use it as a strategy and abuse it. This is a legit thing to do in competition where the only goal is to win within the rules. The more poker-faced or comfortable that you appear, the better. Sometimes, salt manifests after a match is complete. It can manifest in many ways, and believe me, it happens to veteran players as much as new people. If you say or do something you're not proud of after the fight, make sure to apologise to your opponent when you calm down. The mark of a person is not in their ability to never make a mistake, because no one can, but in how they deal with the bad decisions they do make. People will actually respect you more anyway for being big enough to do that. Do not get upset if you rage publicly and people laugh at you. Laughing to diffuse a situation is human behaviour, just as much as the rage itself. You may find you laugh about it yourself later as time goes on. One final thing to take into consideration about salt. You can use rage to make yourself better. Decide that no one is ever going to make you feel that way again, learn the matchup or the player, and go. Salt and rage can be a good thing when applied correctly, just not in the heart of battle.